So next we do have a basically an article here about Ergo. And we haven't covered a lot from Ergo, but this one's pretty exciting. Ergo has the first non-custodial token mixer that can be implemented into wallets and other decentralized applications. And this is an interview with the Ergo platform team. So I will just try to cover it to the best of our ability. Interviews are a little bit weird in this format. So basically, what you have here is Chris, which I believe is the author of this. And then, of course, you have the Ergo team, which is highlighted by team. And it says, so Ergo is based on years of research in cryptocurrency and its markets. What are the advanced features on the offer with Ergo tokens? And they reply, Ergo is the future of proof-of-work blockchains and the next step in the evolution of the UTXO model pioneered by Bitcoin. It is a decentralized, permissionless, open source, and highly secure platform for contractual money designed for everyday use by individuals, businesses, and government entities. The native language, ErgoScript, comes packed with features such as Sigma protocols and multi-stage smart contracts. These features allow Ergo to provide uncompromising security and the ability to tailor and adapt various products to the privacy needs of each entity. Keeping all this in mind, we expect ErgoScript and Ergo's design to be uniquely useful as contractual money with countless possible applications. With Ergo, TPS, which stands for transactions per second, is not an issue that needs to be addressed in the way other chains do. The extended UTXO model on Ergo allows the execution of thousands of transactions from a single input at a fraction of the cost it would take on other blockchains. Ergo also has NIPO POWs, which allow the implementation of light clients and side chains, enabling a much higher degree of functionality and interoperability. Extended support of the light nodes makes Ergo friendly for end users, allowing them to run contracts on common devices such as mobile phones without centralized intermediaries. Chris does ask another question. Ergo has solid foundations backed by a well-experienced team on board. Please introduce your core working group to the readers. How does each member add to the world of Ergo tokens? The team responds, Ergo is built by some of the leading minds in cryptography who have numerous research papers to their names. The two founding developers, Alex and Dimitri, have previously worked in developing cryptocurrencies for NXT, Scorex, Cardano, Waves, and smartcontract.com, which is known as Chainlink. Their work is unparalleled in innovation, and their white paper research has been adopted by other blockchains such as Cardano. It is worth noting that other crypto technologies recognize the incredible work of the Ergo team. Charles Hoskinson has been quoted by saying Ergo is the spiritual successor to Bitcoin, and that the team has some of his favorite technologies. For those who are curious to see some of the innovation, SIG-USD is an excellent example. SIG-USD is an over-collateralized crypto-backed algorithmic stablecoin. Due to the way the collateral has been set with reserve tokens, the token is always pegged to the value of the US dollar. And we did cover that on, of course, their Ergo decks on the channel before. If we need an updated one, let me know. I do know, just so you guys are aware, Cardano should be getting implemented into Ergo decks. When that happens, it's going to be pretty big too, especially if Cardano also adopts SIG-USD, I think, at this point. But let's continue on with the interview. Chris says, why did you pick the proof of work blockchain? How does it help with your aim of decentralization? And this is a big one, guys. So the team says hardware. The proof of work consensus is the same consensus for Bitcoin, and that protocol continues to be a proven standard for the security and integrity of the blockchain. The protocol was designed to be ASIC resistant and to allow miners to use consumer-grade GPU hardware, thereby making the blockchain much more accessible to that average person. With Ergo's EUTXO model, the blockchain evolves beyond Bitcoin's UTXO model by enabling smart contract functionality. Ergo is an efficient and secure decentralized finance platform that has recently witnessed several innovations that will forever change the way Satoshi envisioned UTXO. With Ergo, miners hold the power of democracy. They can propose changes to various aspects of the protocol and then vote on those protocols. Those who are familiar with mining pools may ask, how is this possible? It is possible through the power of smart contracts. One Ergo mining pool, GetBlock, which we've covered in the past on this channel, has developed a smart pool mining and a system empowering their miners to vote directly on the EIP27 proposal. Now, if you guys recall, of course, EIP27 is going to be the re-emissions contract to essentially take a portion of block reward, put it into a contract to then extend out emissions for mining, because it seemed like it was a little too short and they weren't going to have enough. The best I can tell, they just weren't going to have enough enough of an incentive to maintain the security on the chain, enough transactions going on for enough fees to not basically have some sort of block reward also included past the original emissions expiration. Chris says, Ergo tokens support a DeFi platform. How do you address the security and privacy of investors and users of Ergo platforms? The team says the security of proof of work was addressed in the previous answer, but it is worth mentioning privacy in Ergo's blockchain. Ergo has the first non-custodial token mixer that can be implemented into wallets and other decentralized applications. Ergo also believes that privacy is necessary to protect the individual. At the same time, the designers of Ergo also know that there are aspects of finance that need to be transparent. With Ergo, users can design products that protect numerous privacies while maintaining the transparency needed to legally operate within respective jurisdictions. Ergo has support for formal verification of contracts, bringing improved security guarantees. Ergo platform deployed its first formally verified P2P crowdfunding contract just 3 months after the network launched. Ergo has also successfully passed the security audit of certain most critical parts of code. Additionally, how can one mint Ergo tokens? How much is the minting fee? The team says minting tokens on Ergo is a very simple process. Users simply need an Ergo wallet and then can access the following website where they input parameters for their token at tokenminter.ergo.ga. Users can use this website to view any particular token on the blockchain, and the fee for minting is 0.003 ERG. Chris then asked, potential investors always want the latest news. How can investors get updates on what's new at Ergo? The team does say anyone who is interested in Ergo may access all of their information on the at ergoplatform.com, I believe it is. .org. All right. And then everyone is also welcome to join all of our social media channels. They list them all here. Links down in the description if you want to check it out. Chris does wrap this interview up saying, in the end, please highlight key milestones you want to achieve in the next 2 years. What are the most important deliverables for Team Ergo? The team says currently you can access the entire ecosystem at Sigma Universe, which is sigmauniverse.io. But users can expect to see a lot of development from Ergo over the next few years. Ergo, DEX, and the NFT auction house have already launched to great success, and the team behind Ergo DEX is preparing their DEX for deployment on Cardano within the year. Following this, they will establish full cross-chain interoperability between Ergo and Cardano, which I think is very important, by the way, guys. This is the big one. ErgoPad has just established an IDO platform with a toolset for DAOs and has several dApps in the pipeline. Ergo users can also access a metaverse, Sigma Valley, and numerous other dApps at Sigmaverse. The Ergo Foundation strategic advisor, Dan Friedman, has recently announced a project that will attract at least 1 million commercial users to Ergo in the next 2 years. I don't know what that is. Maybe they say, but additionally, the foundation is expecting new tier 1 exchange listings and deployment on prominent decentralized exchanges. There are several partnerships in negotiation, including education partners that will produce and market curriculum at a European accredited university. Other partnerships include business ventures that will increase the use case for small and mid-sized commercial enterprises. In the terms of ecosystem development, Ergo hosts several hackathons, Ergo Hack, per year that have been producing some of the most popular decentralized applications in the ecosystem. At the latest Ergo Hack, developers worked on wallet security, including ledger integration, wrapped Bitcoin on Ergo, Oracle pools, a decentralized smart contract casino, and much more. The Ergo Foundation has multiple grants available to the community dApp developers or decentralized application developers. Now, one of the things that I wanted to mention that I kind of will push back on just in general is that whole statement of Ergo being the spiritual successor to Bitcoin. And the primary fact of the matter is that Ergo does have a team, pretty much a doxed team that is in control of it to a certain extent, that will shift public perception as it pertains to development within the blockchain, as it pertains to governance and so on. While the governance does go to the miners, and they've worked out some very cool things there with smart contracts, especially with, of course, the smart mining pool at GetBlock. While a lot of these things are being done in an attempt to basically separate the main development team for Ergo away from what is actually happening on the chain and keeping it more decentralized, it's still important to note that just at the end of the day, because there is a fully doxed and active development team, I wouldn't call it a spiritual successor to Bitcoin personally. But that's my 2 cents. I'd like to hear your opinion on it as well. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.